And welcome to the MWTCA National Meet. This is a fun one. It is the biggest tool sale in the world, and today is Thursday, so we are going to go out for the Tailgate sale. If you want to find out information, you can find it down below. We are at the what is this called? The convention center. It's the Marriott West. You can just show up and become a member, but you do have to be a member, and then you have to pay the entrance fee to be able to buy tools. So it's not open to the public, it's just open to members, but you can buy a membership, and it's only like 25 bucks a year, so it's a really good deal. So Melody's here with me. My other two boys are going to be in the van, and we're going to have some fun. So if you see something you want to know about, go ahead and flag me down. And let me turn the camera around so you can see where we're going here. So we're going to start over here and run on through. And sorry for the wind, it is a bit windy. You can see the storm clouds just blew over. So we're going to start over here. I'm going to show you what we got. We're going to start over here, up and down the aisles that way, up and down the aisles that way, and then those aisles, and those aisles. So today it's all out here, and then tomorrow it'll be inside the convention center. And Thursday is my favorite because they tend to be a little bit more, not as collectible of the tools. So they tend to be a little bit more rough, more user-friendly, and better prices, but that's me. So if you have any questions, let me know on there. It looks like car boot. Yeah, basically it is, but it's just hand tools. So yeah, some of these things are a lot of fun. Yeah, that's not going to be driven by hand tools, but clamps. Ooh, dual pipe clamps. I didn't see that earlier. Those are nice. Here's a post drill, minus the post. There's actually a few of them here today. Size. Ooh, nippers.
That looks like a nutcracker.
Yeah, those are nippers.
Looks like it's on the
Big auger, gas-powered brace. Yes. My wife would kill me if I found a sale like this. But yeah, this is the national meet, and there was a fear of rain, so a few of the tables have packed up. So imagine a pile of hand planes here and a pile of hand planes there, and this booth over here packed up. They'll probably come out a little bit later. So this will be here until around noon. People start packing up. Some people will still be here until around 1. So let's see what we got here. If you have questions, throw them in there. If you have something specific you want to see, let me know. Cabinet scrapers. Oh, here's a fun one. Chisel plane. That one's on my list. Here you go. Skewed rabbit plane. Spoke shaves. Block planes. Chisels. Carving tools. Oh yeah, he had a whole bunch of stuff out here. Apparently put it away. 5s and 4s. 29 bucks. Where is this? Madison, Wisconsin. We are at the Marriott West Convention Center. That is actually a measure. That's a tape measure, basically. So you see this mark here? Every time it goes around, that would be, this would be 2 or 3 feet. And so you can actually roll that on the ground, and every time that mark comes around, you knew it was that distance away.
It looks like a pizza cutter.
Yeah, it is. Now this is a wagon jack, so basically like a big car jack, but a wooden body. Yeah, and if you are interested in coming today, you can. You do have to be a member of the MWTCA to buy tools, but you can become a member at the gate, and then you have to buy the entrance fee as well. But it gives you the entrance for the whole week, so today and Saturday. And there's links to the MWTCA in the description below if you want to see it. Oh, check out this vise. That is pretty. There are links to the MWTCA website down below if you want to see more about it. We are at the Madison, Wisconsin Marriott West. Oh, now that's a sweet vise. Oh, that is pretty.
Got 3 jackets.
Is the one in the UK? I don't know of an MWTCA meet in the UK right now. Occasionally they'll have them in other countries. Oh, check out this vise. That is huge. I mean, look at this thing. You could hold your house together with that. That's cool. Oh, bewitched tools. They come with ropes so you can hang them up. Let's see what we got over here. Oh, so many people have packed stuff up with the fear of rain, so we might have to come back and hit a few of these tables because I'm sure they'll put them out as soon as the storm clouds completely go over. But yeah, we'll come back out. Oops, there you go. Yeah, there's 2 national meets each year. Well, usually. Oh, he has a whole bunch of axes he'll bring out here. Oh, check this out. This is one really cool. This is a mortising axe, and so you have a handle coming off of here, and you can actually drive it down. So basically, just a mortising chisel, but you get the whole leverage of the axe handle. So there'd be a handle coming out here, and you have to be very accurate, but very cool. Some of these are absolutely gorgeous axes. Yeah, we'll come back once you get some more out here. Check out these braces. Yeah, we'll have to come back through once people pull a few more things out. But if there's something I run over that you want to see, go ahead and comment and I'll try and come back to it. Any meets in California? Actually, there's a full tool collecting company organization in California called PAST, P-A-S-T. If you go to handtoolfinder.com, let me flip this around. If you go to handtoolfinder.com, I have a whole list of, wrong way, let's go down, 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 there I am. I have a whole list of hand tool collecting organizations on there. Say hi, Melody. And you can find a link to PAST. They do collecting. There's a group for California. There's a group for the Rockies. There's a group for the Northwest. There's a group for Florida. There's a group for the East Coast. There's a group for Australia. There's a group for Canada. There's a group for Mexico. Yeah, they're all over the place. But the MWTCA, it says Midwest Tool Collectors. It really is a national group as there's meets all over the place. So it's a little bit different. Flip back around. You don't spin those anymore. So let's see what we got here. Here's a couple compass planes. Alan, if you're watching, there's one. There's another one. I'll just send you the links to those in a little while.
Why are the lanterns pretty expensive?
Pardon me?
They're collectible, Melody.
Because of the colors of the globes.
That's why they're so expensive.
Yeah, I need it. I'm looking for one of these Stanley medals, but a shorter one, like a 3-inch. I haven't found one in a while.
They look like they're from
In mid-Michigan, still kind of, I didn't see it.
my nose is stuffy.
That's quite all right.
Still kind of far a drive. Well, actually, people come from all over the United States and all over the world to these national ones. So it's yeah. Michigan is actually really, really close. Although the national meet was in Michigan 2 years ago. So, come on, flip it. There you go. Ooh, infill planes.
They look like they're basic blocks.
Yeah, there's several. Actually, there was a guy who had a bucket of saw sets, usually around $5 or so a piece. Some block planes. Oop, there's a comment, sorry. Came from Miami. Yeah, I saw Alex here a bit ago. What are you watching live? You're here. This one's on my list. I used to have one, but it was missing the side plate. I might have to come back for this. How many tables, sorry, I didn't see that. How many tables have you cleared? Yeah, I wish. I don't have too much money this time. I already bought a seat arm, some cabinet scrapers. Yeah, here's a cool router plane. I like this one with the brass, with the brass back on it. Neat setup. A Shipwright's adze. You know it's a Shipwright because it's got the wings on it here. Great for cutting cross grain so you don't get that tear out. Ooh, there's that Stanley 62. Let's see what he's asking on this one. $3.95. Used to be absolutely outrageous for $3.95, but now $3.95 actually isn't that bad for one. Because the low angle craze, Stanley didn't make many of these. They weren't as useful back then, or they weren't as used back then. So the price has gone up because there aren't many of them, but a lot of people want the low angle. Chapman Smoother. Can you hold that up? I don't remember seeing one. I'll have to go back and take a look. Buckets of chisels and other things. Clubs. Oh, here, I want to show you these over here. I'm going to slide behind you. This. Oh, I had my eye on this one. This one is really, really pretty. Yeah. $75. One of these days I want to make another one of these and really do a decent swept back on it. Let's see what we got over here. Yes, Melody? Yeah?
That never had the night.
In the video.
Right.
Let's see.
And you know, I got
Oh, this is, I've got one of these. This is for a Cooper barrel.
Is that a
Cooper
spoke
spoke
shave?
shave. Yep, but it's for a Cooper. It's a much bigger mouth.
But it didn't come with a valve, that was separate.
Hey! Homesteading Northern Michigan. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a, I'll put that towards the cabinet maker vice fund.
I've never seen it set, put together like
Oh yeah, I love that video on his bow saw. That's really cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
nice little Stanley 40. Get some more things out.
Looks like a giant guy.
I would tell you should get a mom joke, but Sarah isn't here yet. Sarah comes back up later. Here isn't here. I'll give you a quick rundown. So we got planes and 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 planes and
Hammer sauce.
hammers and sauce.
And a tiny anvil.
That big machete. Yeah, there's a machete back there. So let's take a look at the saws and come back in the other way. I need to get another thumb screw. What I'd love to find is another Atkins. I gave mine away to a good friend, and I'd love to get another one. Yeah, you'll see a lot of planes with this hole in it, so you could hang it on a pegboard. Nice little feature.
Unfortunately, collectors don't like that feature.
No, they don't. It's an annoying feature, but if you want to hang them on a pegboard, there's better ways to hang tools.
How much does it cost to paint?
Shelton,
It's
that's a fun one.
$20.
20 bucks?
Yeah.
For a small hammer like this?
Yeah, the smaller they are, the more expensive they are, Melody.
I
Number
don't
8.
understand all that.
Welcome to the world of collecting, Melody.
The smallest little
Is that a
plane.
Union X series? I don't think I saw an X series. No, regular Union. Yeah, I don't think I saw Union X in here.
No, there's
no
no
Union
X
X.
in here.
Liberty Bell. Yeah, we didn't get that rain.
No.
Here's
My
another
wife wanted to pack up, and I said, no.
another compass plane. Alan, if you're watching,
That's
let me know. I'll come back and post a couple.
That's all.
Here's some A's. So you get the A, that is for aluminum,
250
just like you would see a C for corrugated.
Wow.
Welcome to the world of collecting, Melody. No, Melody. No, don't touch. I don't trust you yet.
That's not for sale. That's so you can look at it real close.
I've been looking for an iron for Liberty Bell. There was a guy here who had a whole box of irons. It wouldn't surprise me if he had one. The tables are empty, so let's move on. Sorry, reading comments. I have the A5 and an A78. Ooh, that's not a common one. Oh yeah, he packed up a bunch. He'll be bringing them out in a little bit here. So I'm probably going to go back through and look at a few of these tables afterwards because a lot of them got, we had threat of rain. This is a beautiful saw.
Other than that, guns are going to need it.
Let's see what we got over here. Got, oops, sorry, comments? Nice fence though. Yeah. It's a really nice handmade. That's an interesting way to do it. So, great user Stanley.
Look, Daddy, a seagull.
You bring
There's a
stuff
You found a seagull.
Look, Daddy.
inside?
Oh yeah, there's a seagull up there. Let's see.
Well, we've been counting on you.
That was a nice pair of shears.
Yeah, I saw that looked original.
Those are pretty.
That's why it was.
Wait, those are shears?
Shears, scissors, yep.
Like to cut off the wall of sheep?
There's some more molding plate. No, those are for just cutting fabric and things.
Wait, there's two types of shears?
Well, shears is another word for scissors. This is one of the things I love about the meet is you can walk up
Those look like they're
and you know what is this, and you'll have a guy that'll be able to tell you. And especially when you got kids, kids always have questions. So let's come on over to the next aisle. This is Madison. We're at the Marriott West. So yeah, if you want to come, you can come today. You have to be a member to buy tools. So you can, but you can become a member at the gate and then pay your entrance fee. Yeah, you can do that today, although it's basically just for members. So you have to be a member of the MWTCA and you get invited to these. There's 2 national meets a year. This one is in Madison. I think the next one is in Kentucky. I could be wrong. Yeah, we'll probably be going to the next one too. So let's see what we got here. Here's a saw set.
Look at this.
It's got a nice rest on it. I like that.
A stamp.
Yep, there's a stamp. Hollow auger for cutting hollow holes.
What's it say? What's it say?
That was like $5.75.
Yep, Melody. I use it for you.
You know, if you put an adjuster on it.
There's another saw set. Thread box. I want to do a video. I have one of these, and I'd like to do a video on it. It's a marking gauge, but it gives you to mark off the surface.
Smallest smoke shape
Yep.
I've ever seen.
I've actually got a smoke shave like that. If you want to see it,
Oh my
sometime.
word. This
take
guy's
it up for you.
tiny.
I may need to cancel a few meetings. Yeah. Well, there's the tailgate sale today, and then Friday and Saturday we go inside. This table totally rules. I mean, this is totally rules right here.
It's very funny, Daddy.
Thank you, Mel. Yeah. So it's all weekend. We have the outdoor sale today, and this is one of my favorites because the prices are a little bit less. You tend to get less collectible items. You tend to get a little bit more of the user quality, need to be restored type things. Then tomorrow we go inside, and that tends to be a little bit more of the nicer collectible stuff. Prices are a little bit higher.
Yeah.
And then Saturday is the same thing as well. You can pay for just Saturday, but then you get there on the day that everything's been picked through, so it's kind of. But usually there's different things for sale for Friday, Saturday that there are outside. Here's a fun one. Flip this back over. So these are all 45s, 55s.
I remember we went to one of these in Iowa.
46s. And so,
Dad.
what's your say, man? Yeah, we went to one in Iowa. 45 type 3, 46, 45, 45, 45.
Wait, 4.
To the
Why does it
one
have a
in
question
June
mark?
2020. Where's the one in June 2020? It's in Gettysburg. Oh, yeah. I will hopefully be out there for that one. Need a 4.5 and a 5.5 and a routing plane. I haven't seen any Stanley routers today, but I've seen a whole bunch of hag's tooth. Oh yeah, I want to look at these turning saws under here.
Clamps.
See, these are just really nice basic bow saws.
At the one in Iowa,
You
didn't
have-
you find pants
oops, sorry.
with these?
You walk. You all have. Well, thanks, man. We'll see you next time.
We bought clamps like those in Iowa, I remember.
Yep. Spoke shaves.
What is that?
That's a book. Oh, no, that's a punch. Or no, that's a punch. Or
It's
pretty thought to be a
$12.
punch.
Oh, it says right here. Stanley Drift.
Oh, a drift. Oh, so that lines up holes.
Oh.
So if you have a hole inside of other holes, this will allow you to put it through and it actually draws the holes together.
Ah.
A spoke cutter, or a cone cutter. Can't remember what the other spoke pointer. There we are. Couldn't think of that other word. Got a video on one of those. That's a nice little block plane. That's pretty. So here we got another Stanley 40. Some beautiful wooden planes. Check out these with the handles are offset. Nice wooden planes. Yeah, people are always asking you, where do you get 45 and 55 cutters? There's usually a couple sellers that have piles of them here, as well as box
Pins and
lots or
screws.
extra skates.
Lots of pins and screws.
Yeah,
here.
see, these are advertising screwdrivers.
Hmm.
So a lot of people collect different things from different advertisers, or they collect screwdrivers that are advertisements.
There's also some pins and chapstick.
Yep. Some saws for sale.
Chapstick. They're cheap.
Okay, let's come on over here. So if I run through something you want me to go back and see it, let me know. Yeah, here's a router plane. Oh, it's a nice older one. That's pretty. Doesn't have a price on it, but 2 cutters.
Those are some nice hammers. Thank you. So pretty expensive.
Plow plane irons.
Those are kind of
Measures. Marking gauges.
$20 range.
expensive. A little more.
Watch out, Maudie. Back up.
Oh, excuse me.
Now let's throw a wrench in the works here.
Oh, my word.
Where were the handles on the wooden hand planes? Why were they offset? Because the maker wanted to offset them.
There's a pink nut.
Oh, you're from Madison? I actually did my my master's at oh, come on. UW Madison. Here we are. Spoke shaves.
Daddy.
Sorry. A lot of times they would offset the handles on those because for left or right-handed. Yeah.
Pink nut.
Yes. You're my pink nut. For left or right-handed, some people find it just more convenient to push off like that. Another miter box.
Yeah, I'm gonna block
So,
it.
oh, there we are. Pretty. 43
I've seen reference to it in the
cutters for it.
I recognize the brand name.
Hi, Phil Cannon.
How are you doing, Bo?
I'm good, how are you?
Good.
Ooh, a Victor.
What is
I cheated. I didn't remember your face.
this
but
for
I,
sale?
No, that's
All right.
that's the box cover for that.
Oh.
I guess that's why
Spoke
they give
shaves?
us these.
That's right.
Here. On this way. Yeah, Alan, if you're watching, here's a couple more compass planes.
There's a Stanley measuring tape.
Yep.
100 foot.
The
Another one
Delta
that's 50.
sharpening attachments.
Ooh.
Here we go. We got some more back in here. Let's see what we got. I hope the connection's good. I didn't get a chance to test it ahead of time, but it should be pretty good here. The outdoor one is usually a lot better. But with a little bit of wind, it might be a little noisy. And let's see. Adjustable mouth. Here, look around this side now. Sergeant's one of my favorites. Just like it. Is this heaven? Yeah, you should come here. Here's another compass plane.
110 $10.
Number 20. Number 20 tends to be a little bit more cost affordable, but it's not quite as comfortable to use. But it is just as functional. Craftsman auger set. Those are actually pretty. Those are nice.
Those are
30
steel.
bucks. 30 bucks for a full set of
That's either,
Craftsman augers.
is that aluminum?
No, it's just shiny.
Really shiny. And really
Cooper's barrel plane. I am followed by Melody serenading me.
It'll be about 720.
There are a lot of good deals here, Melody. Don't touch.
I will. I'll get on it. And they took my picture somewhere
Oh, yeah.
around there.
Here's a fun one.
90, I didn't even know when they took it on.
These
I pulled off. They
are
had
for grabbing a pie.
gonna pay cash.
So you can hold on to that hot pie out of the oven.
And told me right there,
Dad.
get on the computer and
Hey, nice shirt.
Oh. Right in the middle of life.
Oh, yeah.
We're surrounded.
Yeah, come on. We kind of came together.
Fast forward because I wanted to check it out more. Yes.
we shut it off while we're gone.
Well, you got me in the middle of the live.
They charge you all the months back. Like I say, I'm
Let's
ready
see what we
to
got
sell my
here.
place in Florida and go to Arizona. or
Yeah, this is
someplace.
a rope maker.
I don't know.
You clamp that on there, put your 3 twines in there, and as you run this, each of those
Yeah.
would twist in the same direction and twist the rope together.
They get.
Oh, these are really fun.
Oh,
This is a pencil sharpener. But the nice thing about this is as you rotate this, the pencil actually rotates, and each time it goes around, a blade comes through and shaves it off. You see those little shavings come off.
The blades actually turn it.
Yep. And then this one looks a little bit more familiar, but kind of nice that it's open. The Machinist's Handbook, 15th edition.
That is huge.
Another rope maker.
I like how that
That's a
one's
fun
a
rope
shiny
maker.
pink.
Connection seems fine. Oh, I think good.
That's pretty.
Yeah, if you go to MWTCA.org, there's a link in the description below.
What do you got?
I've got they've got information on the upcoming projects,
drinks
Okay.
and your cigarettes on it.
the upcoming meets. Both they have the nationals as well as the regulars.
It's a match pair. My other one's green.
Ooh,
Nice one.
it looks like here.
Yeah, it is.
In the 30s.
It looks like one. Yeah. Let's see what we got over here. Corner chisels. That's a pretty little corner chisel. Just sold one of those.
Just
24 bucks. Can't go wrong with that. These are center points. Fun auger. This spur comes around and cuts the circle, and then this blade comes and removes everything in the middle. Really beefy breast drill. Good morning, Fly Fishing Chief. Good to have you here. Let's see, what do we got over here? All right, here's a Winchester.
Is that
Yeah,
their
Winchester
knife,
didn't
or
just
is
make
this a
guns,
machete?
they also made planes.
Dad.
Come see the softer side of Winchester. Yes, that is a machete. Find me a 1-inch mortising chisel. Actually, there's a few of them here. There's a whole box of chisels, and I'm pretty sure there'd be one in there.
Another pocket knife.
Yep.
I think we're in a video.
Let's see what we got here. That's the original adjustable wrench. There's the original thump and whacker. You really need to move something.
Doesn't feel as good as it was earlier this morning.
The plain side of Winchester, yes. Yeah, Sargent is one of my favorites. It's kind of an underrated tool company, but I really like them. Good old Bucks Brothers. The best.
This looks like some type of square.
Now that's for cutting leather.
Oh.
Or is that one for cutting? Yeah, see the cutter there?
Oh.
A certain distance out from here.
Kind of looks a little like a square.
Hatchets, saws. More hatchets.
There's a lot.
Axes.
Ooh.
XI.
What's that?
That is a hammer.
That's a hammer?
Yeah.
That's a big one.
Yeah, it is.
Huge.
A mall.
Oh.
Not the mall you shop at.
Max head.
Let's see what we got over here. Yeah, a couple of those tables that we were at earlier started filling back out, so we'll have to head back over there in a bit. Axpus.
Yeah, shopping with my grandma for my birthday yesterday.
Folding rules.
I'm 11 years old.
Oh my goodness, almost 100%.
Ah, check out that transition. That's pretty.
I do
That's very pretty.
homeschooling, a 20-week program, so I'm technically
What is
in
that?
6th grade.
Oh, okay, that's
And I'm doing 7th grade.
I really
Ohio
like
tool.
that.
It's pretty easy. But you get used to it, it's like 6
Craftsman joiner.
Though I do like to dance.
That make a
too.
really good user.
Like Dan,
I like to dance and sing.
my granddaughters are in grand.
Yeah, we're only about an hour and a half south of here. But we still got the hotel.
Oh, not bad.
Check it out. We've got an unsquare or a miter square. Because it's not square. Someone dropped that, knocked it way out of square.
Yeah, that's
Some nice shears.
yeah.
Yeah, you were talking earlier. Here's your sergeants.
Look at
Wish
what
they had something like this in Pine. There's a lot of tool sales in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is a hot spot for these.
Oh, I wonder.
So I would say go to handtoolfinder.com.
Did you look at the 2 boxes?
There's a link to it down below. Handtoolfinder.com. I have a map of the world with all the known locations I know of to buy hand tools. Oop, gotta find a way to get out of here. And it has all of the tool meets that I know of on there. So handtoolfinder.com. And there's a lot in Pennsylvania.
A lot of stuff here.
I actually used to live in Lancaster. And there was a national in Hershey, I think it was. So let's flip right around and see what we got over here. So, wrenches and wrenches, hatchets, anvils, mallets. Melody. Melody's getting excited.
That is fun to dance.
Some of my favorite tool, actually one of my favorite is in Philadelphia, just north of Philadelphia. It's, I can't remember his name now. Ludwig's. Ludwig's Antiques.
Eddie.
Oh, here we go. Take a look at this. 78. What do we got inside? Oh wow, that's nice condition. What do we got in this one? Are they all there?
This is interesting. Daddy, look what I
Oh my,
found.
they're all there. For 78 bucks. Yep.
No.
Snow.
Bellwood, Illinois, USA. That's kind of funny. With a whole bunch of stuff.
The original hacksaw. Uh-oh. Brace yourself, folks. This just got boring. Gramercy Tools saw vise. That's a nice one. Going down to Ludwig's on Saturday, yeah. I've only been able to be there twice, but love it. Especially if you go in the back room and dig through his piles. Yeah, here's another set to look at. Oh, nice. And 58 bucks. That is not a bad price at all. Not a bad price at all. Let's see what we got over here.
If I went and spent that, my
Draw
wife would have
knives?
my ass.
Ooh, spill plane. Spill plane. The only plane you sell with the shavings. Oh yeah. Oh, I can't remember his name. The guy who makes these. And it's bugging me now.
Look,
I've
Dad.
got 2 of his.
All types of spoke shapes.
He's here in Wisconsin. No, not spoke shaves.
Oh.
Draw knives.
Oh. They look like spoke
And
shapes.
these are called scorps.
They look like spoke shapes, but bent.
Yep, that's basically what it is. Yeah, spoke shave is a small draw knife with a mouth.
I know what a spoke shape is.
There is another Robert plane. Nice old one. That'd be a great user. Bailey number 7. 114 on there. Oh, we got an air raid siren.
Is that a siren?
That'll get someone's attention.
You know the one I made, Melody.
It looks
We got a whole set of planes. Yeah, don't let her touch that one. No one will hear anything for the rest of the day. Oh, this is cool. Forged from a farrier's file.
It
Rasp.
looks sort of like a weird axe.
That is a leather knife. Here is a beam drill. I'm gonna bounce back and forth.
Okay.
So we got some hammers, Cooper's planes, bung cutter, Stanley 45. Wow, that'd make a nice user right there. 95 bucks. Big pocket hole jig. Yeah, no, that's basically what a beam drill is, a big pocket hole jig. Though most of the time you just drill 90 degrees for hogging out.
Look at this one, Daddy.
Spill plane is a favorite tool.
How many?
Yep.
How many crowns?
Spill planes are one of the few things that I actually collect. There's a nice little sergeant. Oh no, that's cute. That is nice. Some Stanleys. Another little sergeant.
Still got my hero.
2s and 3s across the board. 97. Here's another. This is the Craftsman version of the 45. Full set of cutters, 97 bucks. Let's pop back over here.
Got it.
Another corner chisel. Sorry, if I missed your comment or your question, let me know again. I can't see all the comments. I only see the last 1 or 2, and they disappear pretty quickly. Some nice carving chisels, squares. Now here's a corner, so you can have your brace around a corner, and so you can set it to any particular angle you need. There's a universal joint in there.
It won't work. Huh? It won't work.
What is it? I mean, it just looks like an adjustable wrench, but it looks like it was to a certain tool. Like it was made for a certain purpose.
Stanley
I don't know
Bailey.
about that, but it won't operate. It will not operate.
How's it going?
Hi, James.
Having fun yet?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hello.
Get a handle of yourself.
Chisel handles.
Doesn't take much.
Boy, she's sprouting up
I
like.
do.
Yeah, no,
I do
we
that because
sprinkle Miracle
my
Grow every
body
morning.
does that. My body makes me do that automatically. It does it because I don't want to feel alone.
Let me show you where we're at. So we got to go up this side and then down this side. And then we're going to go back and hit a few of those tables that have been filled back up. Epic queuing axe. Yeah, I want to take you back to a table later that was down earlier. They had a pile of hewing axes that are incredible. What is this?
Nothing in here interesting.
All those are going to the auction?
All this Miller's Falls stuff.
Hey,
Dad, what is this?
all that's going in the auction. The auction is later in the weekend.
What is this?
I do not know what that is.
What is that? What is that?
I believe a machinist would call that a wiggler gauge.
Oh, okay, yeah. I see it now.
Oh, kind of wiggle.
No, because what it would do is it would spin around, and that head would center out, and so if it touched anything, it would bounce off the side. And this is for setting the rakers on a big crosscut saw.
Big clippers.
What's that?
That's just a regular handsaw.
Big clippers.
It's a joiner.
Well, it's got the
You put
the
a
raker
file-
mouth on there.
Put a file in there.
Well, yeah, for the file, but then you've got the raker mouth.
What do you mean by the raker?
Like on a crosscut saw, you have rakers, and then you have your cutting teeth, and you have a raker and cutting teeth.
Okay.
And so this is downset here,
Clippers.
so that the raker is ever so slightly below the height of the cutting tooth.
Okay.
Giant clippers.
So that would be for a one-man crosscut saw. But then you can put the file on there and joint all the teeth as well.
Giant clippers.
Yes. Stick your finger in there, Maldy.
No.
Why not?
I would cut.
Are you afraid or something?
I don't want to cut myself.
That's used for crimping tin.
Oh.
Put the tin in there.
Remember seeing them do that at Williamsburg when we were
Another anvil.
there? Yep.
3 anvils.
That, Melody, that is slick. That is really, really slick. Just cool. Ooh, braces.
That's
There
a
you go, James'
fancy
sweetheart
one.
deal.
That's a fancy brace.
A sweetheart plane.
What's?
Gotta go back
Oh,
and...
it's gonna hurt.
James,
Yep,
take a picture of that belly there in front of you, will you?
that Billy. What? Something just went over my head. I felt it whiz by.
No, he was making
That's
fun of me.
Billy.
Ah.
That's steady.
Yep.
What's this
You know what
for?
that is? It's a depth gauge.
That's
Oh.
for a harness
Sorry?
maker would use that
That's pretty fancy.
Corbel stock
But
knives.
expensive.
images on
See.
all of the
Melody.
veins and harness.
I see.
Yeah, you
It
can
would turn
feed,
good, wouldn't it?
Looks
you
like
can feed the
something-
leather through there.
Is it like fresh stuff? It looks like it would crush
You
stuff.
put leather through there.
You put leather through the middle.
Well, you could do it with
So
belts
strap
even.
it.
Yeah, and it was used for belting.
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh, that's
That's
a
cool.
fancy gem. Is that why
Russell
it's so
Jennings auger bits.
expensive?
Yeah, I know. There's a nice set back there.
Is the gem why it's so expensive?
Okay, it's going over here. Start down at this end.
See books.
Stanley 45. No, excuse me, 55. What does he have on this full set? Box one. Oh, that's what's missing. Oh, there it is.
There's a lot of books here.
Excuse me. 240 for the 55. A whole pile of cutters. Ooh, king cutter. King cutter. Looking for blades.
A giant one of these. See? Zigzag.
Stanley. That's pretty.
Look how big that is.
In the middle of doing restoration on one of those.
Dad,
Yep.
it's huge.
It's a big rule, isn't it? Transitionals. Here's another aluminum. Aluminum 5.
Books.
Here is this one. This is a bedrock, but it's an early bedrock. It's got the rounded sides on it. But you can see here it's a 607. So it's a nice one. 225. That's actually not bad. It's a good deal.
Look how fat that book is.
Yes.
It's a huge book.
You're gonna be here
Big
all
number
day
8.
Anyway, right?
Imagine how fast Mommy
There's a
would
couple
read
more
that.
compass planes. This one's missing the handle. That one's got it. Let's see, I got on these.
There are a lot.
$100 and 85.
Okay, well, my room will be open tonight.
Let's see what we got over here. Well, now that's fascinating.
What's
Have the-
fascinating?
Out on there, what is it? Who is that? Richardson Brothers, Embrick, New Jersey. Ah, I haven't seen that one before. What's a compass plane? And I actually have a whole video. I have a couple videos on compass planes and how to use them. If you want to see that, A compass plane allows you to do a curve. So you can either do convex or concave curves with a plane. It will give you a consistent curve all the way around. I mean, you can always do it with a chisel and a spoke shave, but the nice thing about a compass plane is it'll do that last few shadings to really make it nice and clean. So you can get a very consistent circle. Now there's spill plane.
That's a tiny plane. Daddy, look how tiny that plane is.
Yep, that's a squirrel tail.
Yeah.
Mommy's got one like that.
$60 for that.
Let's see what we got over here. Ooh, okay, we got some fun stuff here. That is a lathe bed.
From Japan.
Bradley Holland Institute. Melody, don't step on things.
That's a nice level.
No.
That's a nice level.
No, here's a another post drill. That's a big one. It's actually really similar to the one I have, but this one comes with the bed. It's actually pretty rare to find them with the bed. That is nice. I'm gonna have to ask him what he wants for that. Oh, and here's what I've been looking at. I want this. I want this a lot, but I do not have the money for it.
What is that?
Someday, this is a pattern maker's vise. And this head can rotate and pivot in all different directions. One side is chamfered at 45, one side's solid. It will clamp in parallel and out of parallel. This is like the ultimate vise of ultimate vices. If you have one vise on your bench, this will do everything, and it's absolutely amazing. But usually they cost more than most cars I've owned. It isn't saying too much about my cars, but someday I want to get one. What's the price on that? I don't know. He hasn't priced anything here. I actually bought a swing-out seat base from him earlier. He had a whole pile of planes, and so everything here is make me an offer. Yeah, you've got the lathe and base. So make an offer. Here's some planes. He was selling most of the planes earlier for I think he was saying $5 to $10. So great users. Shelton, Stanley, Shelton. I don't know what that last one is.
2 spoke shapes.
No, those aren't spoke shaves.
Oh.
Those are cabinet scrapers.
Oh. All right. They look so identical to spoke.
What's the price on that? $1, Bob. Yes, $1, Bob.
I finally found it.
Let's see what we got over here.
Hello.
Wedges. A lumber stick, lumber yard.
Spread out.
More wedges. Oh, here we go. This one is a fun one. It's a miter saw, but it is just set up to do 45, so great for picture frames and such. A couple more ads. There's ads on this video, sorry. Yeah, this is it's used for measuring lumber, so you've got a spike and point on the other end, and then there's markings all the way along it, so you can easily measure the diameter of a log or figure out the board feet in it. So it does the math for you. Saws, lots of fun saws. How much do I have to pay to remove those ads? Well, I think he was offering $50. Yeah, $50 each to remove those ads. Yeah, that's a fun saw, isn't it? Now these are kind of cool because they have you have your squares on here, so the back of the saw is straight, so you can use this to draw a line and then cut it. And the really expensive ones have an awl in here, a marking, so you can actually have everything you need. Some of them will even have a level in here, so you can level, square, mark, and cut all with one tool.
I think this is painted.
Yes, it's painted.
It's for decoration.
Melody?
This one is...
So let's see. Oh yeah, here's a corner brace, so you can actually get into the corner. So you run this handle to turn it, and then it goes through a gear joint. That way you can drill right up against something. What's he asking? Yeah, those are a bit high. the junk bucket. See, there's some fun old brace in there. Let's see, is there anything interesting? Nope. Folding draw knives. I want to get a nice one of those one of these days. Drywall corner remover. Oh, here's a nice one. A short swing brace. The more I use it, the more I love it. The short swing is just really nice. Did you break it? Stick it in your pocket and I'll work on it later, Melody.
It's fine. It's just.
Well, you gotta hold on to it. That's why there's a strap in the handle. Melody just dropped her camera. It was her birthday yesterday and she got her camera for her
There we
birthday.
go. It's fine. It just popped up in the window.
Yeah, put your hand through the strap so you don't drop it.
Okay.
Ah, $25 for a Union 25? Or a Union 6? Yeah, 6. A little bit of work and that'd make a great user. $25. $25 for a Sergeant 6. $19 for a number 5. $16. Oh, that's a pretty brace. Check that out. Ooh, here's a turning saw bow for you. Come on, up, 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 up. Tiger stripe maple. The curly maple is pretty. More Cooper's planes. Molding planes. Oh, this table totally blows. Axes. Oh, wow. Check out this level. This thing is totally long. That's like what? 8 foot long level? That's pretty. Oh yeah, here's a pit saw. So this would be what you actually saw the log into lumber with. This one here. This is a cross cut. This is rip cut. So this, one person would stand up on top of it and pull that up and down. And I'm trying to figure out where the steering mechanism on this side, because usually you'd have one person at the bottom, one person at the top. So I don't know if that was removed or was never there. But you've got the tiller up here to make it easier to pull. Up and down. I'll work on it later, Melody. It's okay. Here, King Cutter number 5. Stanley number 8. Big beefy thing. Wooden brace. Holsters. Etch. Well, that's cool. It's a router plane for you. Check out that design. Let's see. Sorry, there was a comment here. Oh, thanks, Fly Fishing Chief. Glad you're here. It's another fantastic turning saw. 40. There's a pretty 55. 55 with the cutters. What's it got on that one? 475. That particular model, that ain't bad at all. Melody. Norris. That is pretty. That's a nice one.
That is expensive.
Oh, man. I wish I had the money on here. Oh,
This is a giant axe.
$5.25. But
$150
look at this. It comes with
for the giant axe.
four extra cutters. Usually these only come with one. Oh, I should explain what this is. This is a dowel cutter. So you get a square plank the size you want, and then you can feed it into the dowel cutter, and this is hollow all the way through. So as you crank this, then the dowel goes through and you can cut it all the way down. And so the dowel can actually come out the backside here. And so you can change the size by putting a different cutter in there and then rotating the die to fit the size the stock you have. One of these days I want one of those. They are highly collectible though, and the price on them is high. Carving knives and chisels. Ooh, I might have to come back and dig that. Hey bud. JJ and Arthur came out. They want to be part of the action. So there's gonna be some more noise here. Okay guys, I'm recording, so you gotta be quiet.
What time is it?
There's some more compass planes for you.
It's 8. It can't be.
Or are you
No, it's not.
Nice machinist chest.
No, it's not.
Lots of nice spoke shapes.
What time is it?
Back up.
It's 8.
Here's a Rockford plane. These are actually made Rockford, Illinois, where I'm at. It's in really nice condition. Brake that's been repaired. But got a friend who collects Rockford tools.
But it could also be 9.
Stanley 99 and 98 pair.
Trust me, it's not 7.
Got a video on those. They're side rabbit cutters. Another compass plane. All right, guys, away from the table. JJ, don't touch. Have to constantly tell the kids not to touch.
Told ya.
Let's see what we got over here. Here's a couple nice back saws. JJ, don't touch. Nice slick. Sorry, the wind is picking up a bit.
So bright.
Oh, this table totally rules.
Look at the rules are here. What is this?
JJ, back up. Don't touch.
What is this?
I don't trust you. Don't touch. Let's see what we got over here. Big old miter.
So did you get yourself a knife yet?
No.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Box cutters? Well, we got some knives.
Binoculars.
You got a binoculars.
Binoculars?
Okay, guys, we're gonna go back over and check the other side. So
What
we
is,
come all the way down through here, and now we're gonna go back over to the beginning and look at some of those tables that were empty. Because when I first started up, it was about to rain, and so a lot of people were closing up things and hiding them. So I want to go back over here and take a look at some of those. So if anyone has any questions, go ahead and throw them in there, and I'll see what I can answer. For those of you who want to know more, there are links to the MWTCA in the link in the description down below. You do have to be a member to come to these, and members get regular invites. They don't really publicize them as much because it's designed for members. It's designed for collectors. Have you considered tell myself not to touch all the pretty tools? Yes. No number ones right now. It's rare that you see number ones outside. Those are more collectible, and so those tend to be shown off inside. So tomorrow we'll definitely see number ones. They'll be there. So let's see what we got over here.
That is yours.
Saw your red hair.
Turn. There we go. So let's see what we got. Okay, guys, over here.
She's a mixed breed. Part
Some molding planes.
Part Papillon.
Oh yeah, here's the table with axes. Ooh, these are cool. These are for making clogs. So these are Cooper's knives. And the hook over here would hook on an eye on the bench. And you have this long leverage so you could sharpen this up and slice it down. And so you have these for making clogs. One of these days I want to make a Cooper's bench and do that. That would be a lot of fun, but I don't have money.
Really hot.
Listing them for $180 right now for the pair of them, which isn't bad. That's actually a pretty decent price
Pretty decent.
if I had the money. So some of these, yeah, we were looking at this earlier. This is a mortising axe. So you can actually cut mortises with an axe. You put the handle in here and very accurately cut your mortise.
There is a pizza cutter.
Some braces. It's not a pizza cutter, Melody. Uh-oh.
Looks like one.
Brace yourself for this wooden boring thing. JJ, don't touch.
Lot like a
You're going to hear me say that a lot because JJ likes to touch. Luckily, we don't have such tool meets here in Germany. Yeah, I don't know of any tool meets in Germany. There are very few places I have heard of to find tools in Germany, at least antique tools. This is a cool section here. All these old braces. Very, very cool. You know, JJ, if you keep touching things, there's a lot of sharp things. Someone's scared gonna have to cut off a finger if you break something. Big PV down there.
I don't want any fingers.
Okay, let's see. We did that. The other tables that we're missing were over here. So let's go back over to this side. Thanks for everyone who liked the video. That really does help out the channel, so thank you for that. Let's see. Over here, guys. There's another
Are you gonna
router
sign
plane.
a release?
What's that?
You gonna sign a release?
Only if I show your face.
My face is on all of these tools. You just can't see it. What do we got here?
Family event, isn't it?
It's a fashion show.
Fashion show.
Okay, yeah, this is a cool one over here. JJ, don't touch. I know, just telling you don't touch. Here's another table that rules. Folding Z rules.
Zigzags.
Zigzags. Oh, this is cool. I like the one with the bench shape for the table. It's
How
cool.
long can this open?
Aluminum.
How long can this open?
Long. Longer than you are tall.
Prove it.
Okay, over here. Let's see, what do we got over on this side here? Oh, he's up. This guy hasn't opened up anything yet. So we'll get down there. Here's another one. Keen cutter hatchet.
Family escape.
Yes, they they found their way out of the minivan.
They're on the loose. How you doing, Joe?
Not too bad, yourself?
Good.
All right, let's come over. Anytime you see a bunch of people hanging out, you know there's something good. Ooh, that's a Corbox plane. And so it'll actually cut a curved groove
Can't see.
in surface for fitting cores.
It's
It's kind of a fun tool. I'd like to show that off sometime. Okay, we got one more table here. Let's see. Oh, he's unpacking still, so isn't as much to see, but we'll have to come back. So panel gauges. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back here a little later. We got some fun things showing up. Oops, sorry. There's another beam drill pulling boxes out, so you start to see the vultures swirling around, waiting for the box to be opened up. But I think that's about the meat. We've gone through most all the tables. So this is a lot of fun. This is my favorite sale of the entire year is the tailgate sale. Prices are good, and you can usually find decent quality user tools at decent prices. Tomorrow we're going to go inside, and tomorrow I'll be doing a live on the inside version. That'll be a little bit later in the day because it doesn't open up until 10. But those tend to be a little more collectible, so you'll see a lot more like the number ones and special things like that. But if you do have any more questions, go to MWTCA.org, links down below, and you can find out more there. Make sure there's no comments before I turn off. Well, thank you, Woodwork Learner. Yeah, so if you guys have any questions that I didn't get to, go ahead and send me those, and I'll try and answer as many as I can. But until next time, have a wonderful day. Say bye, guys.
Bye.
You gonna say bye, JJ?
Bye.